Good Sunday morning. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. There is there is a man or a woman in her masculine energy that is in their chaotic masculine distorted masculine energy. Okay, this is somebody that is in their chaotic, distorted masculine energy because, like everyone, they want love. They want to be loved. They want to be admired, admonished. They want to be happy, right? And I feel like this person is not viewing the situation clearly. They don't understand why they're experiencing stagnancy with someone that they wanted to be in a relationship with. I got a Queen of Cups energy. That's just someone, it could be a man or a woman, that knows, that's emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, and they know how to give and receive love. But whoever this person in this chaotic masculine energy is, they are lacking self-awareness about how they are coming off to this loving energy that they want to have a relationship with. Okay, and whoever you are, you're trying, I'm talking to the masculine, you're trying to be patient and intuitive. You're trying to wait this thing out. You're trying to understand. The energy I'm getting from you is like music soul child, teach me how to love. Okay, that's what's coming through. Teach me then is what you're saying. I feel you. Okay, you're saying teach me how to love. What do you want from me? I'm doing everything that I thought you wanted me to do. I'm spending money, so now be submissive to me and give me all the things that I want, and how I think a relationship should look. Okay, but it's coming out that your intentions might be a little distorted and low vibrational. Okay, because what you are getting or what you're looking for subconsciously is narc supply. You're looking for energy. You're looking for someone to feed your ego in a way that makes you feel good. You want someone else's energy, okay? And it's coming off distorted to the person that you're trying to be in a relationship with. And you feel like you're doing the right thing because you're love bombing this person, okay? That means you might be showering this person with compliments or money even. You might be spending money on them or with them, or your way of getting this energy, this love that you want from them is by paying for it. You feel like you're not getting what you're paying for, in a sense. And you're not realizing that. Because in your conscious mind, you're like, hey, you're not loving me right. It's your fault. You're projecting. You are projecting, I'm doing all the right things and you're just not loving me right. I don't know where I'm going wrong here. I thought I was doing everything I'm supposed to. I'm love bombing you. Okay. Let me explain something to you really quick before I pull these cards out, whoever you are. Sometimes, and I don't know, you could be a younger person, because sometimes, when you're young, you don't get these things, especially if you come from trauma. Not saying you come from trauma, because everybody's not traumatized. Different people walk different paths in life. Siddhartha, the Buddha, he wasn't traumatized. He was rich, wealthy. He grew up in a household, in a kingdom, where everything was given to him, just laid before him. Everything he could ever, before he could think of it, it was laid before him. And when it was time, when he got older to have sex, he had access to countless beautiful women, never had to work for a thing, okay? And it was for him to walk a spiritual path, and his journey was to let go of the things that were feeding his ego, that were feeding his lower self, and to learn detachment, to learn suffering. It was to learn other lessons, okay? So, we all are born into whatever our lessons are. Now, if you were born in some type of situation where you were not given the love, the nurture, and care, it's a certain type of energy that you're supposed to get from your mother and your father. It's masculine energy and feminine energy, okay? And they're supposed to fill your cup up for you until you're old and stable enough to learn how to manifest your own energy from the universe, through your own thoughts, actions, and just as an individual living unit. A lot of us didn't get that because a lot of us come from dysfunctional families. So because we might not have gotten that in a balanced way, some of us didn't get it from the masculine energy, what we needed. Some of us didn't get it as a child from the feminine energy. And some of us running around out here that are sociopaths might not have gotten it from the masculine or the feminine. So we're running around not with an empty cup, but there's no hole in the bottom of this cup. So it's in the negative. So we're running around when we get to an age where we get into relationships with other people and we're taught, when we get into relationships with other people, now you're going to be my everything to me, everything I never had. If I never had love from a father, you're going to love me like my father. If I never had love from a mother, you're going to love me like my mother. If I never had a family that was loving and supportive, I need you to be there and be a friend to me like my sister. I need like my cousin, like my brother, like my aunt and uncle. Everything that I didn't have, I need you to become all those things to me at one time and to shower me with love and attention and affection and all these things that I did not have. Even if you had people in the household with you, you could have abandonment issues because people could have emotionally abandoned you. Everybody thinks to be abandoned just means to be physically removed from a home or physically, you're in foster care. It's not just being physically removed. You could live in a household and have been emotionally abandoned by a parent that was on crack, that was on meth, that was on some type of a drug, that could have had all kind of people running through the house, that could have just dropped you at different family members' house, whoever would take you. You could have been abandoned, have abandonment issues. Whatever the case is, because you're so far in the negative, when you get into your first relationship or relationships, subconsciously you're thirsty, you're hungry for that energy that you need to thrive and survive that you've gone so long without. So you learn things about yourself by getting in a relationship. So suddenly you have made it this other person's job and duty to become a whole community and family to you. You don't realize this, okay? This is subconscious to you. You don't realize it, but you have put the whole responsibility of everything that you were lacking emotionally on this person now that you're dating. And how are you going to get this person to fulfill this, to fill your cup till it's overflowing, till you feel the love, the attention and all those things? How are you going to do that? Because I understand I have to give something to get something. I get that. I'm a man, damn it. I take care of mine. I handle mines, right? So what you thought you were supposed to do is to, if I love bomb you, and I give you enough attention and love, okay? And give it to you in an excess amount. If I'm constantly calling you, constantly staying in communication with you, checking on you. And then if I make sure that I'm giving to you, I make sure that I do what I can for you. I don't know the nature of your relationship, if you're married, in a relationship, just dating, whatever the case may be, whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, you might be coming off as false and ingenuine because you might be using a whole lot of money. And you're like, I'm meeting your needs. Now I need you to meet mine. I've paid for you. I've paid the cost to be the boss. I'm paying all your bills. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing that. Now give me what I need. Fill my cup till it's overflowing. And that is narc supply. Okay? You might have some narcissistic tendencies within you that you're unaware of. And don't be offended by this. Every human on earth has some form of narcissism with them. It has more to do with the levels of it. Narcissism has to do with the ego. Okay? All of us have an ego. To exist and to be able to self-identify as a human being on this earth, whether you're black, white, Chinese, South America, Latin, anywhere, Central American, East Indian, Australian, wherever you're from, you have to have an ego to know and identify yourself as a man or a woman or a race, okay? Or whatever you like in life, or however you identify. That's the ego, okay? And if you didn't have an ego, you wouldn't even bother to comb your hair or brush your teeth. You don't care what you smell like or look like, or how you're presented. All of us have a level of ego. You do care about what you look like. But a lot of us are very humble, so it's at a normal level, okay? We all have an aspect of narcissism, but some of us have higher levels than others, and then some of us have levels that go off the chart to which we become psychotic, sociopath, or psychopath. There are levels to everything. So don't take this the wrong way. So you're addicted to narc supply, which is the energy that you expect someone to give you because you've paid for it. You feel like you've paid the cost to be the boss. And all you're really wanting is love, some love that you did not receive and you have not learned to give to yourself as of yet, okay? So you have been love bombing whoever this Queen of Cups energy is that you're in love with, okay? And I feel like you are a humble person. You're a humble person, but you don't realize that you also are chaotic because you have some unhealed wounds within you, and you're putting unreasonable expectations on your love interest to try to make them everything that whoever raised you in your community may not have been. And it's an imbalanced relationship that you're trying to impose on whoever this woman is that you love, or man, or whatever the case may be. But you're coming out of the masculine energy. So Holy Spirit, please give me the message that you want this person to have for their highest good. Yeah, the actions that you take with this person, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here, okay? And then I have the King of Swords. You could be an air sign or an earth sign, but whoever you are, okay, so that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or you can be any sign because we have all these in your charts. The question is, does this resonate with you? Okay? Whoever you are, you think in your conscious mind, you think you're doing the right thing. And you feel like you're right. You feel like the other person is in the wrong. Okay? Because you're coming out as a Page of Pentacles reversed. And air has to do with the mind and logic. I feel like you're trying to use your logic, to understand why you're not getting your expectations met in this relationship and it's not moving anywhere. You're trying to use your logic, but what you need to use is your heart. The healing has to happen in your heart. That's what the Spirit is telling me. Whatever actions that you're taking here, and I feel like it has something to do with money. I'm spending my money, on you. I'm doing these things for you. I'm actually the one doing for you. So why aren't you loving me the way I want to be loved? Because you're only thinking in your logic mind. You're not feeling. There's no emotions in here, okay? So what you need to do is work on developing your emotions, and also you need to take a look at the expectations that you're expecting from this person that you're wanting to have a balanced relationship with. You need to make sure you see that person as a human. It's like you're at a point where you don't want to put any more work into this person, and it's because of this narcissistic way that you're thinking. And it's your thinking that needs the adjustment. Let me show you something real quick. I wish I had something I could hold. I do actually. I can't reach it. I wanted to show you 2 cups of water. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Thank you for holding. In case you don't know who I am, besides Kuan Yin, I misdo too much. Okay, so let me just show you really quick what I'm talking about. This is you, okay, right now, okay? And now I'm really feeling like you have a lot of air in your chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You feel like you've done everything you've needed to do for this relationship, and you're not getting back what you want. So now you're at a point of the hangman. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, the hangman reversed, of stagnancy. Everything has come to a complete halt because there's no breakthrough happening. You're not getting what you want. This person's not responding the way you want them to. You feel like it's their fault because they're not giving to you. And you're at a point where you're going to stop doing for this person. You don't want to put any more work in because you feel like you're not reaping the benefits that you deserve for what you've done. But you're not realizing that you're acting in a narcissistic type energy. You know, you're giving something and expecting something in return instead of coming together for a balanced, equal exchange of love and reciprocity. Okay, you're in the Queen of Swords in reverse is someone, like I said, that's not acting out of emotions. They're acting out of logic, and that's what you're doing. You're acting out of logic. You think that you're doing the right thing, but you are completely ignoring the spiritual and the emotional side to this Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups is all about emotion, you know, emotional intelligence, and they know how to give love and receive it freely without manipulation, okay, without having to spend money to get it. You know, I love you because of who you are. When I say things to you and do them for you, I'm doing it from a heart space of love. I'm not doing it because you just went and bought me something. Oh, look, you just bought me a gold bracelet. Okay, here's some love. Now, I'll give you some more love when you go buy me something else. I feel like, okay, so you are ignoring the emotional side. You're not acknowledging how you're showing up in the relationship. So I'm going to try to show you something really quick, okay? And it's because you're not accessing your emotions. This is your cup. That's you. That's your cup, okay? This is her cup, okay? And take it as it applies. If it's a same-sex relationship, understand. But this is the masculine energy. This is you over here, okay? And this is your cup, okay? Of love that you have to give, okay? And this is her cup. This is how both of you came to the relationship, okay? Now, these two cups belong to both of you too, okay? Now, this is what she's doing right here. She's giving this to you right there. She's putting a little something emotionally, energetically into your cup, okay? You're giving money, you know, you're doing things. Here, let me come over there. Let me take your trash out. Let me go ahead. Let me get your grass cut for you. Let me do this. Let me do that. But this is what you're holding back right here. Okay? You didn't pour nothing into her cup. You're not giving anything emotionally. This cup, this is her. This is dry, empty, nothing here. Okay? And relationships are not only about financial transactions. They're not only about things that you physically do for a person. I made sure, you know, that your trash is out. I made sure that I come and fix stuff in your house for you. I make sure I did this. I made sure I did that. You needed some money for some groceries. I did this. I made sure you had transport. I did these things for you. So give me more. Give me more from your cup. So here she goes. You know, this is what she's been doing. You know, because you've been handling your business. She's still pouring into your cup. See, but you're doing things that have to do with money, and you're taking actions. That's only one side of it. There's a whole emotional side to it, that there are her needs that need to be met emotionally as well. So far, she's almost filled up your cup for you, right? And of what you have, you've given nothing. This is your love, genuine love. Not transactional love, okay? This is emotional sensitivity, okay? This is not objectification. This is acknowledging that you are a human being that needs balance. Okay, this is acknowledging that you get tired sometime. This is me acknowledging your emotional pain. If something is bothering you, if I've hurt you, this is me acknowledging your thoughts and your concerns. This is me caring about your emotional well-being and not just your physical well-being. This is me showing how I love in the words that I say to you to express to you, okay? Through truthfulness and through transparency and being genuine. You still haven't poured anything into her cup. It's still empty, okay? And here, she's still pouring. Because this is what you want right here. Because your cup was not filled in childhood. Something happened with you where the emotional part of you was not fulfilled. Whether it was attention from mother, father, community, family, however, whatever happened to you, you might have been provided for financially, but the emotional part of attention and love and true caring, you didn't get that. So you're wanting her to just keep pouring that into you. I need that from you, Queen of Cups, because you are the Queen of Cups. You have all the love and the emotion and the caring that I need. All this type of energy right here, all that water energy, I need it from you. And here you go. You're still doing it. You're still, she's pouring into you. And now look, here you stand with 2 cups here. You have your own energy, okay, because that is a form of energy. And now you have all of hers. And what's she left with? Nothing. She's dry as a bone. There's nothing in her cup emotionally. She still has a cup. Yes, she has stability. She has food. She has transportation. She has a home and all the things that she needs. But there is an emotional balance side to love. And you're only thinking with logic. You're not using any of your heart. And you refuse to explore it because your heart, love is not flowing through your heart. Your heart chakra is closed because of what you didn't get. You can't see past your own needs. You're not seeing that she needs her cup filled too. All right, I'm done with these damn cups. Sorry. You're not seeing that her cup is bone dry. There's nothing in her cup. There's nothing in her cup at all. Emotionally. She doesn't have any emotion for her children to give any more energy. She has it, but she doesn't have the energy, because you've drained it all from her. You've drained her energy that she uses to love her children, to love her own family, to love herself. You've been draining all of her emotional energy. This is something, swords. This is something, air sign, listen. This is something that you can't see with the naked eye. This is something that you feel. You don't know what it is, but when she's not in your life, you can feel something that's missing. And it's that energy that you're taking from her, but you're not giving equally of. Because you think you're just buying stuff and paying for it. So you're at a wit's end because you don't even see that it's you that's the problem. It's not her. The problem is you because you are not willing, to open your heart enough to accept responsibility and accountability for the fact that you have not been pouring into her emotionally. What are the messages for this person, Holy Spirit? I don't know. This could have been in the reverse. You really have not, you or her or she, whoever she is, has not completely walked away energetically yet. Because I feel like in your conscience somewhere, I feel like you know that this is the truth. You know that you're not going deep enough. Because it's something painful inside of you that doesn't want to access that heart space. And what it is if you access that heart space, you're going to have to think about your past. Possibly something that could have wounded you because you might have felt some type of an absence in your childhood growing up. It's something that you want to take. You want to make whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, you want to make her completely responsible, 100% responsible for your emotional well-being. The love and energy that you get from a whole community and family, you want to put all of that on one person. all of that on one person. And you're like, well, I've paid for it, so why not? Because she needs her cup full. She needs enough. She needs enough of her energy for herself too. You have to pour into her emotionally too. And if you didn't even learn how to love yourself or pour into yourself emotionally, if you haven't learned how to pour into yourself emotionally, you don't have no emotions to give to her either. Which means you might be doing her an injustice in even trying to keep her in a relationship. You might need to be by yourself for a little while and heal. Or maybe you need to get into another relationship with someone else that might also operate out of only logic, that might not operate out of their emotions, or might not be balanced enough emotionally. Because then all you're going to have is swords with each other. And there will be no emotion there, only logic. And then let's see how fun that is for you. Because then neither one of you are going to get what you need from each other. You want her to be open to you, 6 of Wands here. You want her to be open to still working with you, to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. But you're not willing to give fairly, okay? What other message do you have for this person? Yeah. You feel like every time you go in to try to negotiate with this person, whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, you're met with conflict. You're conflicted, but and you end up the wounded warrior. But you're not conflicted. The problem is, I keep telling you, the problem is you. The problem is you. It's not about the money that you're given. That's something that you are conditioned to think in childhood. The problem is you. You don't want to give. You don't want an equal give and take emotionally. That's all that water there. That's Sagittarius energy. The love and the balanced relationship that you're looking for, the universe will bring it to you. But you have to first learn this lesson, okay? This Ace of Pentacles, the key to your blessings that's going to open up everything for you, bountifully, financially and emotionally. The key to it is your healing. The key to it is you healing. The key to healing your relationship is to heal yourself. Any other messages, Holy Spirit? You don't want to look at it's a tower. I knew I saw that tower. You have to get on another path. You have to get on another path. Okay. You're having trouble in making a decision and choosing to get on this path of healing, okay? But there's some type of a tower that could be some type of a tower that might happen to cause the change that you need in your life. It could be a good one or a bad one. It could be some news. Okay, so you're going to experience some type of a tower, some type of news or message that might come in. I have the Page of Wands here with the Tower card. Okay, if you don't get on this path and learn this lesson that you're supposed to, and make this choice, 2 of Pentacles, you're not making this choice. You're not making the choice to learn this lesson. Okay. So there's a tower that could be possibly headed your way, and it's going to be through some type of a message that you're going to get. Yeah, confirmation. I have auto, maybe something having to do with a vehicle. Auto comes out for a lot of people. What is this tower? Self-employed. Maybe you have a business that you run. Is this person your business partner that you're in a relationship with? Okay. For some of you, patient and intuitive, maybe whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, She could be very patient and intuitive, and possibly this could be a business partner of yours, or this person you're in a relationship with. Um, this person you're in a relationship with, y'all could also run a business together. You're self-employed. Okay, so you could be a couple. This could be a married couple, or two people that have been together for a long time. You could be, like I said, in a relationship, and also you can do business together possibly. Y'all are business partners. That's why I had self-employed. So I feel like you might run a business with each other. And this person has tried to be patient and intuitive with you, but it's something imbalanced, maybe not just in your relationship, but in the business, because you might not be acknowledging, maybe you might not be acknowledging the needs of your customers or clientele. It's, you know, when we run our own business, I'm gonna just tell you real quick. Some businesses needs a woman's touch. Now, doesn't have to be a woman, but needs some feminine energy. Have you ever gone into someone's business? Okay, it could be a mechanic shop, or just someone that's self-employed that could be running their own business. It could be a food place, whatever the case may be, and it could be a very good, thriving business. But the problem is, it's missing feminine energy. Everything is about logic. You go into the shop, the quality of the work is good, but when they give you your car back, it's filthy and dirty, and got sticky shit all over the wheels and trash left inside. But they did an excellent job, fixing your car. But when you go into the waiting area, it's coffee, grinds. It's filthy. They got coffee for you, but it's a filthy mess. It's no clean place to sit inside there. The place, it just needs a woman's touch. Even though you are running an effective business in which you provide a service that people want and need and will pay any amount of money for because they like you, and you deliver quality, because you're only thinking from a logic standpoint, you don't realize that something that could be turning your customers off, or stopping new customers from coming in, could just be your waiting area, your reception area. You might not even have a receptionist or someone at the front desk. The uncleanliness of it, the way it looks in there, it feels nasty. It needs a woman's touch. It doesn't have to be a mechanic. It can be any type of business that you're running. You have to be able to see both sides. It's not just about the service. You have to remember, you're catering to customers. You have to see how something feels and looks when a customer walks inside of a business or an institution of some kind. It's an emotional side to things. This place is filthy and dirty. I don't even want to be in here. Never mind. I don't even know what they do. I don't care to find out. You need the feminine aspect, okay, in this relationship or in this business that you're running. You need it. But the tower is going to be what? What's this? I have Cuba. They had an abortion. Oh, child molestation. Oh, okay. Low vibrational copycat. Okay. So somebody could be dealing with some child molestation issues. You take it as it resonates. This card came out. Someone could be also dealing with a low vibrational copycat. So there could be some third party interference here. Okay. She was never pregnant in the first place. How many of y'all people out here have the same damn story? Okay, a low vibrational copycat that was never pregnant in the first place. Okay, could have been molested in their childhood, possibly. But y'all take it as it resonates. And whoever this person is, they could have been, at one time, they could have told you they were pregnant, and at another time, they could have actually been pregnant and had an abortion. But there's someone here in your energy, possibly, that you may get some news about, that might have had an abortion. This is a low vibrational copycat, and this is someone that has told you they've been pregnant in the past, So you got somebody playing around in your energy too, okay? And this is going to affect your stocks and bonds and your money in a few years. Something's going to manifest in a few years down the road, okay? If you keep playing with whoever is bringing you this news. So maybe you have a third party involved, and then I have Cuba here. But maybe you have a third party that's involved here that might be playing around in your energy too, which this Queen of Cups energy you're trying to be with could possibly be picking up on. Heavily spiritually protected at this time. Okay, so if you do have a third party, that's interfering in this relationship too, let me tell you something about women's intuition, okay? We're learning more and more every day not to underestimate or to doubt our true intuition and our God-given gifts, okay? If you are gaslighting this Queen of Cups and telling her that she's imagining things, and in actuality you are actually doing the things that she thinks you're doing, and she's picking up on intuitively, especially if y'all are having sex with each other. When you having sex with a woman, you have an energetic bond attached to that person, and if you're cheating on that person, they will be able to feel it. It doesn't matter if they can prove it or if they can show you. If there's another woman that is energetically connecting with you, getting very close to you, or even if they haven't had sex with you yet, they can smell them all over you energetically. Women are sensitive. And the reason for that intuitiveness and sensitivity is because we're the ones that have wombs, and we're the ones that give birth and carry children. God made us intuitive and sensitive because a child doesn't start to form words and talking until they're older. And a woman has to be able to detect what is wrong with that child based on how they're looking energetically and what they feel in their spirit, in the cries and the sounds that child makes. We can detect by how you talk, the raising and lowering of your tone. We can detect what's going on with you. We know when there's another woman or a man, or what's going on in your energy energetically by the frequency and the tone in how you talk. The same way we can pick it up when a baby cries or coos. We know what's going on with a baby, by their tone. We have to be able to. That's why God made us the mother, okay? Because we're in tune with our intuition, okay? Because that baby can't talk and communicate to say what's wrong. So we have to be able to pick it up intuitively by picking up on their tones, which is why when you're sitting up playing in our face, and talking a certain way and stuttering, or your tone is a certain way, we know when you're lying. That same intuition that we trust when we know it's something wrong with our baby is that same intuition we know when you are baby and we in a relationship with you, and we picking up on your tones and how you're talking and how you're walking and the faces that your silly ass is making when you raise your dumb ass one eyebrow when you lying straight through them lying ass lips. So this Queen of Cups, the reason things are being stagnated is whoever she is, she's heavily spiritually protected at this time from you. Because not only are you not giving to this person emotionally, but you got some other mess going on here with somebody else in the background. And she's picking up on that energy. Okay? Anything else, Holy Spirit? So, full of joy. So if you want to fix this relationship, you have to come correct. You can't expect, just because you're financially providing for someone the monetary physical things, you can't expect this person to just give of themselves everything that you need. You have to provide honesty and transparency with that person. And yes, you do have to show up energetically and emotionally in the right spirit. It's not just about a financial transaction. It's you. You're the problem. Whether it be male or female, you're the problem. Because you think all you have to do is provide money and do the physical things. You think that's all. That's the only responsibility that you have, but it's not. You need to sit down and heal whatever's going on with you that has you disconnected from your emotions, okay? And realize that you don't have love flowing through your heart right now, okay? And you have to open up your heart to love, okay? And find how to balance yourself out so you don't put so much stress and tension on this Queen of Cups energy that you're trying to extract all her energy from without giving her anything emotionally back. And also playing in her energy at that too. That's too much. That's too much on someone as sensitive as a Queen of Cups energy. That's too much. That's too much negative energy. Not only are you draining her dry like the Sahara Desert so she can't replenish herself spiritually and emotionally, but you're also playing around in her intuition, telling her it's nothing going on when you know you got this little mess going on right here with some copycat. You got some little copycat in the background that's playing little games with you because they're stroking your ego. And they're giving you narc supply because you're getting and extracting attention from people that you did not get in your childhood because you still need to heal. You need to heal. You need to heal yourself and realize what is so special about you as an individual with a personality and a soul. What is so unique and special about you, about your mind and your thinking and who you are internally, that you deserve to be acknowledged by someone and loved by someone. You deserve that because you're special. You need to realize that. Instead of just using your money and monetary things to throw at people. Give me attention. I just threw some money at you. Give me some attention. Look at this nice car I'm driving. Give me attention. Everything is really about energy and attention with you. All the material things that you're using is about money. It's about attention and love and adoration that you didn't get in childhood. Recognition. Because no one recognized you for the unique, special person that you are, that has your own set of unique talents and thoughts and personality. Everything about you internally is special. And you have to sit down and find out what, without these material things, is so special about you that deserves recognition, even without throwing money at people to get that attention. Even if you didn't get it in childhood, when you recognize that what's special about you within yourself, then start to love on your own self. Start to love you. When you start pulling your own energy into you, it's going to draw and attract others to you energetically. You're not going to be able to or need to use material things and use your money to get people to be drawn to you, to look at you, to speak to you, to compliment you. Okay? Anything else, Holy Spirit? They like and see you only as a friend. I have Puerto Rico. I have Puerto Rico. This is someone in the military or ex-military, and they like and see you only as a friend, okay? Maybe you only like and see this individual as a friend, possibly. I have Cuba and Puerto Rico here. Maybe you only like and see this individual as a friend. Maybe you really don't love them. And if you don't love this person, you need to set them free, okay? Or they'll set you free. I get the feeling that you don't really like and see this Queen of Cups energy. You're not in love with them. You're just using you're codependent on their energy. You are emotionally codependent on their energy. And if this person cuts you off completely, you're going to go find someone else that's full of love and emotional intelligence. And you're going to try to burn them up. And you're going to try to empty out their cup of emotions by love bombing them with money and love bombing them with monetary things to get that love and attention and adoration and recognition that you want from everybody, okay? Because you haven't worked on yourself. This person is just a faceless body that's giving you the love and attention you want, and you will replace this Queen of Cups energy. That's what's going on here. You don't love her. You don't love her, and you should not be with her, okay? You need to heal yourself. All you're doing is playing around in her energy. All you're doing is playing around in her energy and siphoning her energy from her. You're not pouring anything into her emotionally. Queen of Cups is you watching this. This person doesn't love you at all. They're love bombing you because they need your energy, period. You need your energy for if you have children, for your own children. You need your energy for you and your own self-love. You need to have more boundaries, okay, and find someone that's willing to give an equal give and take and exchange, not only with monetary things, but emotionally too, and energetically, that will pour into you the same way you're pouring into them. So you have some codependency issues you need to heal from as well, okay? All right, so that is the reading. She's also heavily, whoever she is, she's heavily protected at this time. Someone could be in the military or ex-military. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.